I thought he cut the front off.
Good morning.
All right. It is a Warren First 931. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, as I'm going to turn myself up so I make sure we can hear everybody this morning. And again, I'm sat with my lovely co-host for the week,
Melody Krim.
Brian Carr.
And Derek Coates.
And as he knows, we all know him as Sir Derek. And I told a lot of my circles are like, gosh, I didn't know that we had another Englishman living in here.
It's amazing. We have a South African too. We've talked about that
We
before.
do.
I saw him earlier today at the Candy Pork thing from across the room. I couldn't get to him. That
From
was
the
very
across the
busy.
pond.
Yeah.
I love it.
All roads lead to McMinnville. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and give our weather. And thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for sponsoring our weather today. Right now in the Tree City, it's 52 degrees with a 50% chance of rain. Looks like rain will start rolling in about 3 o'clock. Our low today is 43 and our high should get up to 54. But it's 52 right now. And thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for sponsoring the weather. Guys, go out and see them. And did you guys see that baby blue Bronco that was out front there the other day? They had matching baby blue Broncos out there, and one of them's gone. So, hey, whoever got that other baby blue Bronco, congratulations.
Congratulations indeed.
Take it to Manchester because we're painting the patch blue tonight.
Oh, that's right. And as you can see, we're all wearing our blue except for Switzerland.
That's someplace else to be this morning.
Yes.
But I will be wearing my blue tonight. So if you want to see me in blue, you got to get out to Manchester.
And right now in downtown McMinnville, what's kicking? No, on the weather.
Oh, well, it's 52 degrees.
Okay.
He already said all that.
What about rain?
And 50% chance of rain. Rain should be rolling in about 3 o'clock. There's 10% chance coming in at 3. So, yeah. So have your rain jackets and umbrellas ready for this evening because it's probably going to get a little wet today. This is the season. We've had this unseasonably warm weather.
It's been nice. I've had the windows open.
It has been nice. Guys, it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees tomorrow.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I can't wait for that. But Melody, you just told us about at 10 o'clock, Candy Pork had their relocation ceremony.
Such a nice building. They've got wonderful murals on the wall. They've got this great room for the linemen with a cot in there so that they can take power naps in between saving the county when the lines go down. It was such a beautiful facility. And in addition to the ribbon cutting, they had a flag ceremony with 2 of our retired veterans were there. And I'm going to tell y'all, I'm a very patriotic person, but I love a man in uniform. But there is something about seeing the older generation still putting on those dress uniforms and going places. It just tears up my heartstrings because it's just such a beautiful thing. And to know what they went through for our country, and it's just, it tears me up. So thankfully my makeup still looks good.
You do.
But no, it was wonderful. It was a great turnout. Oh, and I got to talking to the water department was there. And I said, I guess you guys are next to the water building. And he said, like in the last 2 years, they've had 3 fires, small fires over there from the electrical.
Really?
So it is very much needed that they need a new department because it's a very old building. He said that it's been added on to 3 times and the wiring's gone. There was one where it didn't start a fire, but they had plastic melting from the ceiling where like it was about to go. And they've had to like recircuit and close things down. And so
fix it all.
Yes. He said he's not sure how long it's going to take to build it, but they are all going to be very, very grateful to get a new building. He said it will not be as grand as Caney Forks, but it will be. But it was wonderful. And we got the whole tour of the place. Yeah. And I did post pictures. But the only thing that was salvaged was the granite from the front lobby, which they put together. They've created this bench. The gentleman said that they may or may not be engraving on that bench. They're not sure, but that is there. And that was really sweet for them to save that. And there's a war room, and it actually says war room, which just tickled me.
Yeah.
But that's in case everything goes belly up and they all need to gather together, probably with multiple entities to try to figure out what happens, in case of hurricanes, tornadoes, ice storms, the big ones. So, but it was very nice. And I know that everybody is so grateful to be there. There's multiple break rooms and they still have the one room that nonprofits can use for meetings or for things like that, which is really, really nice because I know that was a big deal with the old building. Because some nonprofits don't have a cemented location. They're not there yet. They're just starting. They're just getting there. So
Yeah.
But I was very grateful to be there. There was, as I said, there was a lot of people. All of the big ones was there, but I did post a live video and then I did get some photos up.
Yeah.
So
And after the show, we're gonna post those later.
no, they're already up.
They're already okay.
Everything's
I
up.
did not know.
Yeah, everything I did that when I got here, so they are up. So take a look.
Yeah.
And I did not get those Marines' faces or names. So, but I know out there somebody knows those faces. Somebody loves those faces. So if you could please tag below it and let us know who they are. We want to make sure that they get the recognition that they deserve.
And with that said, we're going to take a quick break because just like we teased yesterday, we're going to be eating some amazing food here at Collins River Barbecue.
And let me tell you, these pork rinds are talking. They're up here
if you hear
popping.
coffee, that's them.
Yeah, it's wild.
And Derek has never had a pork rind.
Well, I've had pork rind. I've never
From
had,
here.
never had fresh ones.
Fresh ones. So
See,
we're in for a treat.
I've never had fresh ones, and I'm not a big fan, but in the dry tradition, I'm going to try them. So
Oh,
we're
there
gonna
you
give it
go. You tried a rib yesterday. You got to try a
go.
pork rind today.
I know.
But when we come back off the break, we're going to be talking with Eastside Elementary's principal, Mr. Rex Crabtree, because they have some exciting things going on.
Man,
Okay.
Eastside has been tearing it up.
They have.
Great job, Eastside and Principal Crabtree, for what
Yes.
you're doing. And thank you, Collins River, for letting us come out this morning and try their food.
All right. And with that said, keep it here at Warren First 931.
To our coffee drive-through located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-through located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Okay, we are back live at Collins River Barbecue. As always, lunch is always hopping and popping. It don't just have to be the pork rinds here. But with that said, as promised, we were having a special guest on. It's Principal Crabtree with Eastside Elementary. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
We are doing great. How are you?
We're excited. We're very blessed. We're very thankful for this opportunity to showcase our school and to make also to help Warren County, just to show all the good things we're doing in this county for public education.
And tell everybody that, because we saw y'all, you got in the Southern Standard. I saw that today. Talk about all the good things that's going on at your school right now.
Well, we've been very blessed out here. With last year's testing data, all that's finally coming back in, things like that. Our school is getting some definitely some good recognition. We were very fortunate to see some really good growth in our ELA and our math scores, which helped us to be a level 5 school, which is the highest you could be with our growth scores. And that was a big change because we had been a level 1 for a few years, so trying to change that. We also were very fortunate to actually be a reward school for the state of Tennessee. They look at your growth of your scores, how high the kids are achieving, and whatnot. So I was very fortunate on that. And the state report cards, we went from a D the year before to an A this year. So very blessed with the hard work that, our staff is working hard, but our students are working hard. They're trying their best. And we always said that, if they'll try our best for us, we know where they're at. We can just help them grow and just do so much to just succeed.
I love that, Brian.
Oh, now, Principal Crabtree, thank you so much for being on with us today. Can you attribute a few things of what has caused this great turnaround at Eastside for you guys?
We've got great staff in place. It's always something that makes my life easier. We've got we're very we're data. We look at as a teacher at school, but we look at what are the kids doing all year long. When we do these different type of assessments and tests, we don't just do them and move on. We try to see where kids are at, who is struggling. But we also really focus in on our mid and higher students as far as if they're scoring up here, how can we get them to even do better? So we really know how each student is doing as far as, we're not surprised when they take a test. We have a pretty good idea how they are going to score. We have some great coaches from the district that come out, work with our staff, work with our.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us a little more about this National Institute for Excellence in Teaching and this prestigious award that you guys are? You haven't received the award, but you've been nominated by the NIET.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, hey, tell us about the NIET and this nomination.
I know y'all are breaking up there. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yes, we hear you loud and clear.
You're on. I know he's all the way on the east side.
Principal Crabtree, can you tell us about the National Institute for Excellence in Teaching?
It might be on his end. I got all full bars.
It is kind of out there.
Well, guys, that's
we were asking you about the award that y'all are nominated for. Can you talk about that?
So our the NIET, this is we've been partnered with them for a few years. They've been really working hard with our coaches to our coaches come out to work with teachers. So we're working not just with the curriculum as far as how to use the curriculum or what's in all this stuff, but different strategies in terms of what we can do in the classroom. We do walkthroughs so we can see what are the good things that they're doing, but what are some things that we can even do, even tweak some things. What are some things that we can help and assist on? The NIET leaders also come to work with the admin teams like myself, my service coordinator. We sit down and we come up with plans of how are we using these coaches, and what I have an instructional leadership team. So we are then these people are teachers in my building that are into the data. They also help me, just with different teaching strategies that we can do in our building. And like I said, the NIT really does, like I said, it really helped them be develop leaders in my building, but also helps me improve my job as well, so that they're maybe a better principal.
Oh, there you go.
Well, win or lose, you're a winner in our book
Yes.
because what you've done for Eastside and the greater Warren County area, because other administrations are looking at you, not just in Warren County, other counties are looking at what you're doing. So we would love to have you on, or actually go to Eastside and do our show there and get parent waivers signed and everything, because we'd like to meet some of these young people that are changing with the times. Thank you, Principal Crabtree, for what you're doing and for what you're doing for our young people. That's for sure.
Well, thank you. We're very excited. I'm very proud of our staff, our students, and I'm just thankful that the Eastside community, like I said, very, very proud for this community out here and everything. So
Is there anything that you would like to talk about that we haven't mentioned or haven't asked you yet?
I missed the last part of your question there, Kelly.
I was saying, is there anything that that you would like to get out there before we let you go? If we haven't asked you by now, is there something you want to tell everybody before we let you go? I think it's me on my end. I'm too far.
Principal Crabtree, is there anything that you'd like to tell the folks about the Eastside before we let you go?
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time.
That's all right.
But thank you so much for doing the interview with us. And if there's anything you ever need, let us know, okay? No.
Principal Crabtree, we're going to come to you next time, okay?
It's all right. I think it's our third. I don't know.
Hey guys, sorry for the technical difficulties, but that was Principal Rex Crabtree of Eastside Elementary, and what they're doing out there, being nationally recognized as one of the best schools in the state of Tennessee, and actually turning everything around. And so that's what we need, is we need to take a look at the data. One of the things that he mentioned is teaching to our higher kids too. So this has been one of my things. I'm sorry to get on my soapbox.
No, you're fine.
A lot of times we teach to the middle, and the thing is when you teach to the middle, the people on the lower end and the people on the upper end, they're not getting what they need. He said they teach to everybody.
I love that.
And so love that. Good job. And they're always looking at the data, because they take several different tests. They take Ames Web testing. They take iReady testing. They take several different tests, because the way the state sets everything up, they do these comprehensive testing, the TCAPs, and that's ultimately the way that they're ranked. And that's where the scores come from, the growth scores. So they've been turning things around. So shout out to Principal Crabtree. And I love how he talked about the people that work with him, his staff, his Eastside staff. Great job. I wish we could do something to celebrate them more, man. Hand them medals or something like that.
But again, we would love to come out to their school, like we told them, or any school for that matter, that's got some excellence going on in their classrooms, and showcasing these young, talented, athletic, academic students.
Yes.
Because this is going to be the bread and butter of what makes our community keep growing, keep moving, keep thriving. Now, of course, we have said we are here at Collins River Barbecue live and in charge. And right in front of us, we got of course, how we've been doing this, our naked wings with assortment of sauces. We have a Southwest egg roll, the homemade, fresh out of the oven pork rinds, and then the barbecue nachos. Now, go ahead.
Oh, speaking of education, we're about to get educated in this food here at Collins River.
And again, we try to make it like, as y'all have noticed, every place we went to has been a little different. Yeah. And so with that said, we're going to go a little more Southwest first. So everybody grab an egg roll. Get you an egg roll.
Ladies.
And shout out to our wonderful Jim back here.
Yes, our sexy Jim. I call him Sexy Jim. Yeah, see, I felt his presence.
Now, do you guys want some of this?
I need some ranch.
Some ranch.
Ranch.
Can you scooch over? I want him to talk about the growlers, because they run a good deal, and maybe not everybody knows about, Y'all are still doing the thing where you can fill that up and then come in for refills,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We want one.
Yeah. Can I hold that for a second? And then maybe I can't remember how it goes. I know we've got one. It's on top of our fridge.
Yeah, I
But
got one.
you can come in here and get this nice little growler,
Growler.
and fill it up with any of the
Any of the
ciders.
tap beers
Yeah.
you like.
Okay.
Anyone.
And it's how much to
$18.99.
$18.99 to fill it up, and then you can come back in and refill it for
Exactly. Same price.
same price. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
So that might be fun for Super Bowl also, just to get that filled up with their delicious cider, because you guys come from our local breweries and
All of
yeah.
them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Do.
we're
But
already
yeah,
done.
Jim's gonna
I'm gonna
come
go.
on in a hot minute. We're gonna eat
All
some
right.
food first.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
good.
The one thing
A little kick to it.
there is a little kick to the Southwest egg roll, and that's why I always got to either add blue cheese or ranch
Well,
with mine.
wait a minute. What sauce has Derek got down there?
Now this is like a sweet sauce.
Ooh.
Sweet chili sauce. It's really good.
And I need a napkin, Derek. When you
Oh
get
yeah,
there,
we're definitely
buddy.
going to need those. Okay, hang on.
Just grab it.
Are
It's
you
okay.
sure?
Yeah,
Oh, that's lovely.
with the ranch.
Well, I did the sweet and sour sauce. That's really
Oh.
nice.
Kelly, you got some sweet chili?
No, I do not.
No.
I'll put
No.
some nuts.
Ah,
No,
thank you, sir.
ooh, maybe that is. Maybe that does have a kick to it. I thought it was like a sweet and sour sauce.
I've had it
Some of my
before.
favorite.
I can't do it. There's chili in it. No,
Oh, does it?
chili.
Somebody left that message off as it came down the table.
I've heard it on the microphone, so. But no, this is another great option to have as an appetizer.
Oh,
I mean, you think about it. Just tell them don't cut up the egg rolls. Order 2 or 3 of these. Boom, bing, bang, boom. It's not normally a traditional style dish or an appetizer for super or for the big game this weekend, but I mean, it's a great option to have because, you know, sometimes we have been eating wings all week, right? And everybody's got their flavors and stuff. But I mean, to have a different taste palette, this is my go-to.
That's and I don't think anybody else does the Southwest egg rolls.
Not that
That's-
I'm aware of.
That's quite
no.
tasty.
Yeah,
Yes.
I've never seen them.
I'm gonna pick this up. My fingers are mostly clean, but I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's like some corn, there's some beans,
Mhm.
there's all the good Tex-Mex flavors in there, and a nice flaky wonton
Yeah,
crust.
Mhm.
And
That's one of my
I
favorites.
love that crust.
Now, Kelly, what are we doing next?
So next, you're gonna try some pork rinds. I already went early and got mine.
All right, Mr. Derek, we'll let you get in. It's
And
yours.
now I do know this for a fact. They are the only ones that make homemade pork rinds.
Now, does anybody want any of this powder, the dry rub that goes
Yeah,
on?
that's the spicy dry rub. If you want it.
And they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not so bad. Hang on.
Mhm. Not at all.
Would you like some of this on?
Okay,
Yeah, and again, pork rinds are a great thing if you do a dipping sauce at home, like a Rotel dip or things like that. Instead of doing a chip this year,
oh, it talks back.
yeah, it
That's
does.
sexy. I like it.
Yeah,
Mm.
you guys can do pork rinds. It's another cool option.
That's really not that bad.
And if you're eating keto or carnivore,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times
Yeah, that's
you can't
fair.
eat potato chips or fries. Get you some pork rinds.
How do you like them, Derek?
They're delicious.
Did you try them with the rub over there?
Yeah, I've got some rub here.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some more rub on.
I'm not bad with that little sauce up
They're
there.
still crackling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
they're
telling
not-
They're that fresh. They're still
I'll try the.
crackling.
Can I see the rubs?
So the first time I
Good.
actually had these pork rinds, or when we did the red ribbon ceremony for Warren First 931, and I thought how neat it would be to have a little change of flavor.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Not a fan of the rub.
I've got to get another one.
Woo.
That's why they do it separate. Yeah. Oh, Marilyn. Yeah. Eat one of the ready. Yeah.
Get some milk.
Get some milk. And again, shout out to our
Boy.
coffee for that one.
I barely dusted.
A barely
I barely dusted.
Well,
Ooh,
as we are
I got a
getting,
punch.
we're going to take another quick break, guys, because when we come back, we're going to figure out all the sauces that they brought for the wing sauces, I should say, for our wings. So that is going to be coming up next. And keep it here at Warren First 931.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
What else are we going for?
All right, Warren First 931ers. I'm your host, Kelly Walker Sauter, along with Melody Krim, Brian Carr, and Sir Derek. So far, Derek, have you enjoyed? We were having an off-air conversation. What do we call them? Pork rinds in the South.
They're called pork scratchings.
Pork scratchings,
like a scratching, yeah.
Okay.
And those things are delicious.
Yeah, they are.
Fresh out the fryer,
Yeah.
they are. They're just the best.
Yeah, and I mean, and they keep popping,
Yep.
knowing, like, you know, they keep,
They're
as
so
Melody says, talking to us.
So good.
Yes. But with that said, now we're going to start on our wing portion of the segment here on Derek Eats with the road to the big game. And again, all this food that we've been eating all week, guys, these are great appetizer choices for the big game. So if you want to save on cleaning up your kitchen, make sure you come to any one of these restaurants we went to, or some of the other locally owned ones as well,
We have
because
so many great options.
we do. It was so hard to pick the first four. But with that said, what sauce are you guys going to try?
The bourbon, should we try the bourbon?
Let's go.
Now, guys, they've got several different sauces here. They've got this
We're going for
bourbon
the bourbon.
sauce. They got sweet barbecue. They've got hot and mild buffalo sauce.
All right.
They've got one of the few places that we've been to. They've got dry rubs. They've got traditional dry rub and their special dry rub, and then buffalo ranch, which is
Now,
really
I will
exciting.
say this is my go-to wing place, and I normally get the buffalo, the mild buffalo, but I've never tried any of the other sauces. I am a bit of a wing snob, so well, I do. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's very sweet.
Is it spicy?
No, I think
No,
you'd
it's-
like that one.
Okay.
Let's give that to Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is so. That is.
Y'all are my taste testers, so I see how all three of y'all react.
That's
Yeah.
That's really nice.
That one, the sriracha dry rub.
Sriracha dry rub.
That will be that probably
Okay.
be spicy because it's sriracha pepper.
Yeah, you said the S word. That means
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Yeah, isn't that lovely?
This rub that they put on the pork rinds is
Which we're not doing
really
that again.
good.
All right, I'm gonna try the buffalo ranch because I'm very intrigued by this. Because I mean, I normally eat ranch with the buffalo, so I mean, why not just mix it all together?
Derek doesn't do ranch. So
I will try
Oh,
it.
you try? All right.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
well, because he's mixed with something else.
Because it's mixed, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Melody.
I like that.
You want to try it?
I don't think I don't know if Derek's gonna like it because it's very raunchy.
It is very creamy, that one.
It's very raunchy.
You like it or not? It still
I'm
tastes
not
too
too keen
ranch.
on it, but I don't like ranch, so it's not against
Yeah,
it.
and you can
Yeah.
taste more ranch than you can buffalo on that one.
Yeah.
So I can understand why that's a negatory. Okay, which one are we going for next? What was SB?
That's barbecue sauce. I think it's sweet barbecue
I need another wing. If I'm going to help fry any of these with y'all,
because
I'll save that one for you.
Get lost. Okay. Now I'm not a big barbecue person, but let's go ahead and give that a dipper.
That's barbecue.
yes,
That's very. Ooh.
Kick. Is there a kick, Melanie? Okay, you look like you got a kicky.
Mm-mm. It was just I was expecting it to be taste like barbecue, and it doesn't. And there's a mild kick to it, but it's not.
You think I will be able to handle
It's not.
it?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not a
This
mar.
is going to be our judgmental on our friendship if you give me the wrong thing.
I don't think
It's
you
sweet.
would. It's not a
pretty
martial arts kick,
No.
but
it's sweet.
it's a street fight kick.
Is
I
that
guess
it?
that's the best way to put it.
A street fight.
It's not. It's not. It's
I don't
not
know
an
if I can.
aggressive
What
kick.
is that smell? What am I smelling?
It's just very sweet. It's,
Maybe
it's-
honey.
It is. Yeah, it's got a very strong honey flavor. There's a bit of a bite to it, but it's not.
There's a reason, guys, I've been sitting on the end of the table so you don't see my face.
Or don't like. No, I really don't know.
What is that?
Sweet.
Yeah.
No, it's a little spicy to me, but what is that?
I don't know.
It's
I
not
kind of really
hard.
like it. It's not.
I've never tasted
It's not.
What is that?
We're gonna
It's
find,
nice. It's nice.
It was very lovely. I do like that one.
and they have their traditional barbecue sauces.
That's
They're all
still
sweet and hot over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they serve off with everything.
Right.
Which are also very good.
All right. And then another thing is, guys, as we're getting closer, let's talk about this weekend. Of course, at the big game, everybody was talking about, and we can talk about it as well, how many times Taylor Swift's going to be on the big game. But something here in McMinnville that's Taylor Swift relatable, the Park Theater, is that tonight when you can have the Taylor Swift
Oh, the
experience?
Taylor Swift experience is happening tonight. I think for young people, tickets are $22, and it is a full band that's going to be playing Taylor. It's going to be the Taylor Swift experience here in McMinnville. So
Okay, and you can get tickets either at the door. Online. You can go. Of course, if Joe's listening to us, walk on down, bro.
That's just seasoning salt.
Walk on down
It tastes very much like seasoning salt.
and tell us all about it. But again, they have a ton of dates coming up, and specifically talking about them because
Tomorrow night is Twitty and Lynn,
That's right.
which is
Yeah.
Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn's grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to be there performing. And I hate I'm going to miss that, but I'm going to be at the 90s prom.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
And there's
Talking-
also the father-daughter dance.
father-daughter dance with
Go
First
watch
National
tomorrow.
Bank that they do. And like we said, you were talking about a tribute to Conway and Loretta
Mhm.
presented by Fire Concerts. That's tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Tonight is the Are You Ready For It? A Taylor Swift tribute at 7:30 p.m. Now, the upcoming shows that are on sale right now, of course, it's Ken and Drew. We've had Joe come in here and talk to us about, Sister, they're of
I'm
Sister
very
Hazel.
excited.
I am too. And that's on February the 14th, which would be a great,
Yeah.
it's a week from today.
Yes.
If you have not got your sweetheart a something.
I will be there by myself. My husband does not celebrate Valentine's Day. So I will be there by
It's
myself.
okay.
But that's
All
okay
right.
because I can do my own thing.
Exactly. And then also too, one of the bands that have been here several times with Main Street Live
Yes.
is Forever Abbey Road. If you have not seen them in concert,
Derek will not be there.
Derek will not be there. No,
I did watch them.
I was gonna
Oh, did
say.
you? Well, he's not a Beatles fan.
but he's
But
going to
it's-
check and make sure that their
Yeah.
accents are right.
Before.
And
Yeah, my
How-
mother-
how
my
were
mother-in-law
they?
loves them.
So there you go.
She was up dancing. Miriam was up dancing. And
Oh, there you go. I
Bless
love it. There you go. There it is. There it is. And then one other cool thing that I really like to talk about being local here is the fact they started this showcase called the Local Connection. And that's where local bands here in Warren County have a time to use the Park Theater and showcase their talents. And of course, the one that's coming up on February the 28th. And I will also say that Timmy Bryant and Trent and Shelly and all of them, I'm going to forget everybody's name, but they are a part of the TC Bryant Band on February the 28th at 7:30.
Which has opened the Main Street Live season 2 years in a row now, and they really draw a crowd, and they're incredible. They play at Mudbums a lot. I'm wearing half this food that we're eating. Anyway,
I was going to say, we need to make a chest bib?
No, it's
like
just,
that.
I'm just crummy. Look,
just I wanted to make one bib. Oh, look, you broke it. You broke my bib. There you go.
Now it's like a collar. Okay.
Okay. No,
Anyway,
don't worry about
but they are phenomenal, and I'm not just saying that because I'm connected to the family. Timmy's wife, Jane, was my son's kindergarten teacher, and she is just a delight. And then his oldest daughter, Elizabeth, is one of my emotional children. She is just a sweetheart. She's on one of our cheerleaders on the basketball team, so she will be performing tonight. So I'm very much looking forward to that one.
I'm a Maddie B fan myself.
Oh my good Lord. Everybody's got a fan of the Bryants, obviously.
I mean, I love them all, don't get me wrong, but she's in the same grade with my girls.
Oh, Maddie?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, we also got the Ultimate Oldies. It's a tribute to the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I've seen this 3 times now, not just here, once here and twice in other places. And they are phenomenal. If you are a 50s, 60s, and 70s fan, they do a phenomenal job. You will never be disappointed in that. And it's family fun, all that stuff. The other thing, get your tickets now for March 30th as the family series of the great, is that Dubois Acrobat Circus Show. That's going to be at the Park Theater.
Oh, wow.
An acrobatic
I need to be there for that one also.
show. I mean, this is going to be, I think, the first
Look at this one.
I know, Melody. Ooh. Yes, and then following after that, on April the 4th, Family Fun Series, The Wild World of Animals Live. So I was a huge fan of Steve Irwin, and I watched this show, and then his kids picked it up. I don't know if they're still doing it now.
I think Bob is still following in Steve's footsteps, but Bendy has got married and has a child. Who? Oh my gosh!
Did they name her after their dad?
I can't remember, but she calls Steve the cutest grandfather name, and now I cannot remember.
Stevia? I think they named her after her dad.
Hang on, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah, crack the code as the pork rinds are still cracking.
Yeah.
So literally,
Grace Warrior Irwin Powell.
That's what they're calling her?
Yes, Grace Warrior.
Oh, and she was born in 2023?
Yeah. So hang on.
God love it. But again, this is your opportunity to see the wild world of animals live in our own little neck of the woods, right? So if you liked animals, if you wanted a taste of it, this is where you go. And you can always get any of these tickets that we are talking about at the Park Theater's website early and on time. You don't have to wait at the door for them.
Or if you want to go during their hours, you can stop by and see Miss Donna. She'll take good care of you.
She really does. So while you're looking that up, what other wing sauces are we all fixing to try?
All right. I went ahead and tried the hot buffalo.
But it's not really spicy.
No, it's a vinegary. Yeah, and the mild buffalo is just pretty much the same buffalo, just not as vinegary, not as hot.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the bourbon because I don't trust any of you guys on the.
No, we wouldn't do that.
No, that last one y'all gave me, I can't do it. I can't. I'm glad I only got a little bit of it. And what other sauces are left?
Well,
we got hot and mild. Oh, did y'all already get
it?
I'm sorry. I was trying to have it.
Which one do you want? This is the hot. This is the mild.
Will try. Well, the mild is what I always go for. That's my bread and butter. But I'm gonna.
You go right ahead.
I'm gonna gently dip.
No, it's not spicy.
Yes, it's you.
Like
How is it, Mel?
It's not that bad.
it's got that vinegary taste to it.
Yeah, that mild is my bread and butter though, and I really do like this buffalo. So that might be my new bread and butter. I really do like that. Mm.
And if you're like Kelly, if you're a
Oh,
person
you
who
cut
doesn't
it down.
like
I can get it on there.
the sweet sauces or the
Spice.
spice,
What happened to the calendar thing?
the vinegar thing might be. Now this has got some spice to it, with it being a hot sauce, a hot wing sauce at that.
Yeah.
No, that's and if you're a sauce boss like me, this is what you love. You love coming someplace and getting some of your wings, like half your wings one flavor, half your wings other flavor. Or if you're eating with a bunch of people, everybody gets a different type of wings. So these are really good. And this these dry rubs. This
Yeah.
was a sriracha, but it's got a little sweet flavor to it.
Really?
As well. Yeah.
Okay. Because that's one cool thing that I think Collins River offers that nobody else that I'm aware of does, is that you don't just have the sauces, they're going to give you the dry rubs too. So when you get them at home or whatever, you can put them all in a bag, shake it up, and, reheat it a little bit, right?
Shake it
I mean,
up.
how does that work when you make
Shake it
wing?
off.
Shake it off.
Shake
Sorry,
it
I got
off.
Taylor Swift
Shake it
on
off.
brain.
I knew where he was going.
I love it.
Hey, but you know what you did forget, and I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it up. February 20th through the 23rd, 21st, to the 23rd.
Oh,
Mary
Somewhere around there,
Poppins.
Mary Poppins. Yes.
Chim chimney, chim chimney,
I
chim
saw,
chim.
yes.
Those kids are doing a phenomenal job.
Oh, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Guys,
I
you
saw
want-
some videos of them yesterday doing a little thing. It was really neat. I love
They're
it.
doing so great. And Mia Sewell is doing the choreography, and she's so good. She's so good. During our theater camp last year, the second week of theater camp last year, she wrote, directed, and choreographed all of that show, and it was
Phenomenal.
a Warren Arts extravaganza. It was a little clippets of all the different shows that Warren Arts has done. She did so good with that.
Yes, she did. And I seen when she was little at 3 and 4, and now where she's at now, a grown
missed that
young
age.
lady. Oh my God. What were you going to say, Brian?
Oh,
I was just say, hey, make sure that you come out for this to watch these young people grow right before your eyes.
Exactly.
I
I'm gonna get
and
this.
it's what's funny is we've seen a lot of these kids as they're younger morph into, and now they're playing the adult
Yeah.
parts and stuff. So they're not the little kids playing little kid parts anymore.
No.
They're now the young people playing adults, and it's
Well,
great
I mean-
to see this kind of interaction.
Transformation.
So, okay, I'm going to use an example. The first theatrical production I went to was Annie, when Harrigan Smith played Annie. It was done by Dream Reality Group, and this is many years ago. I can't remember. And then, of course, I got hooked. And there for a while, my son was wanting to go to all of them with me, so we were at almost all of them. And I very quickly latched onto Emmy Stipend, Harrigan Smith, Christian Weeder, and Anna Kniep. Because those four, just their talent just blew me away.
Yeah.
And now Anna's about to get married. She has a little boy who is
Oh,
absolutely
yes.
gorgeous. Emmy's down here at Iron Tusk Tattoo
Uh-huh.
doing incredible artwork. She was the one who tattooed my son, gave my son his first tattoo. Beautiful piece. It looks like stained glass. Christian's about to graduate from college in Utah. He just directed West Side Story and did a great job. And Kerrigan just started college.
She's at David Lipscomb University.
Yeah, in Lipscomb.
Wow.
Yeah, and she just directed her first show, which was Puffs, which I was blessed to be a part of. And I did actually finally get to act with her on stage. I would love to be able to act with all of them.
Listen, I was so jealous of you. Guys, if you didn't get to see Puffs, Melanie had such a fun part. And
I had like 3 fun parts, but are you talking about Miss Professor Sprouting? That was so much fun. I think the best part, because Puffs was a play on Harry Potter. And if you are even familiar with Harry Potter, they had one person playing Professor Dumbledore for the first 2 movies, and then unfortunately he passed away, and they had to recast it.
Right. I
So
hated
in this stage play, there was the first professor and the second professor, and I was the first professor.
Yes, you were.
You see me, right? The second professor was one of our teenage kids who is Hispanic, has long, dark, curly hair. And I'm like, and so every time I see him in public, I'm like, my twin.
Oh my God.
Because it's like, we were supposed to be the same person. It was so funny. They did that. They cast that so beautifully. But I also got to be part of Christian's directorial debut, which meant so much to me. Even though I wasn't on stage, he did allow me to be a part of that, and I got to be on that journey with him, because to see him come that far was just awesome. And I can do it with the Warren Arts kids. I can see the kids who've got the talent to write their ticket out of this town.
All day.
But then they progress and they grow, and some of them come in later. I mean, it's just, let's talk about Lila Collier. Okay, Lila has got this incredible singing voice, incredible, but I cannot get her to project because she does not have the confidence in her voice yet. And she will. And I'm like, during the summer camp, I'm like stamping my foot. I'm like, up. And she's going to play the Bird Lady, which is perfect for her and Mary Poppins. I know. And last night she did great, and she was already loud. She's not mic'd up, and you can hear her at the back.
Yes.
But I know she can get louder, and I keep telling her, girl, you have got this. That whole family is talented.
She's got a beautiful voice.
All of them.
And that's the thing. To watch these young people transition from being little children to being the ones that are going to be taking our jobs.
Right. Essentially, yes.
They're going to be the ones that we're fighting against to get these things. But I'm going to piggyback on what Melanie's talking about. We've had some young people come out of these groups, both Dream Reality and Park Theater Group, Warren, Warren Arts, and what they've done, they've been able to get scholarships to good schools to be able to go and do what they love, and they're talented at it. So, guys, if you ever get the opportunity and you think, well, I've never done this theater stuff before, come try it out. Come see.
You never know.
And if not, come watch a show. Don't think, small town. What do they got? A lot.
It's really good.
These kids, I mean, could do Broadway. Honestly, some of them are just mind blowing. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. There's so much untapped talent in this town that it will blow your mind.
Yeah.
These kids are just incredible.
Yeah. And another thing, as you can see, we're all wearing blue except Switzerland. We're going to call Melanie Switzerland.
Melanie's saving her blue for this evening.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be there tonight as well, as we will too. But as you can see, Sir Derek's got his Border Battle t-shirt on, supporting. You got your blue shirt on, and mine. No, it's right here. And I already had this on, but I didn't want to change. I'm wearing mine tonight. But again, if you got your t-shirt for tonight's big Border Battle, good for you, because tonight we are painting the patch blue.
A whole lot good.
A whole lot good came out of Highway 55 and Prater's Barbecue.
There's going to be a whole lot blue come out of there. So, yeah.
So when we go there, I just want everybody to say, where's the Smurfs? Because at this point, all this blue. But it's tonight at the Coffee County High School. You can see all the details. I did call Chris Cope this morning because as of this morning, the Coffee County schools did close due to sickness, but that does not affect the ball game. Ball game is still going on. So if you're listening to this, let people know that the Coffee County game at the high school is still happening tonight.
But if you've got goodies, please don't come.
Yeah, if you don't feel good.
Watch it from home. I'm sorry, we love you, but I just don't have time to be sick.
Exactly.
I have a feeling you're going to have to get there early, and you have to be there for the girls' game.
Yeah,
and
6 o'clock is when the girls start. 7 o'clock.
Do not write off those girls. Let me tell you something. Those women are fierce on that court.
They are.
I told y'all I'm not a sports ball person, but I thoroughly enjoyed that basketball game last week.
Yeah.
I've got some incredible shots. I think I found my niche. I cannot wait to be down there on that court with Brent Carton and Painted Barn Media, taking pictures of these boys and girls dominating that court, because I have no doubt that we are bringing home the win tonight.
I have a feeling that the more blue that you show tonight in support of the girls and the guys, I think we're going to be scoring some more baskets for sure, because they will see
Intimidation.
Intimidation is big. And one thing I want to share is, if y'all have not seen it on our Facebook, Instagram, X account, all these, my cousin Madeline, that is a part of our Warren First Pioneer Playbook, got to actually host. She's a part of the McMinnville Special Games Special Buddies program that helps out with the basketball season, and it is in full force, and it started last Saturday. And again, you can actually see the interview with Holly and some of the athletes It's a 5-minute spotlight on our McMinnville special games during the basketball season. And that's what Madeline said. I want to make sure to showcase all the talent in Warren County, not just at the high schools and middle schools. She wants to go and expand. So you can see that they talk about what the money went to. This money that they got last year, Holly told us it went to they finally got to upgrade their bathrooms that really needed it, that made it more handicap accessible and things like that. We talked to Anna Ming, and she talked about how and her and also I think his name was Jeremy. They talked about how McMinnville Special Games not only makes them feel special, but makes them feel a part of something. Like, I can do what all the, this is the normal for me, and I can do what normal kids can do.
And let me tell you, Anna was one of our actors at Warren
right.
Arts. And
was she? I mean, that must have been before my
she
time.
was in Elf Junior.
Oh.
She did great.
Well,
She
let
did
me just
amazing.
say, speaking of our special needs community, when I started taking football pictures, I noticed a young fan down there, like right down there
Yeah.
on the field, high-fiving the players, supporting the cheer. I mean, he was like number
He
one
was in
super fan. And
Yeah.
then I saw him at the basketball game. Again,
Yeah.
just incredible. I don't think there's a bigger fan in McMinnville. And he does have Down syndrome. And I didn't know who he was, but I would take his picture because I mean, yes. And
Yeah.
then I figured it out. Britt Carden finally put it up that his name is Jake Fan. And let me tell you something. He is awesome.
He's one of the
He's
two that
awesome.
is a super fan of these games.
Yeah.
And I just love it because if you're not following the Warren County High School pages, they showcase them like before they go out, after they go out. And one thing, Coach Fish, and you can watch this all on the Pioneer Playbook videos, he talked about how, he wants to show these kids that we're all in this together. There is nobody greater than the next person.
Mhm.
And it's all about his upbringing. And that's what he's trying to instill in these
Yes.
these high school ball players. And I think he's doing it, man. I mean, you cannot,
No doubt.
you cannot, when you see the numbers on the board and then the team camaraderie that they have for each other.
Oh, yeah.
It's a family.
Look, I may be crossing a mom line with this,
Yeah.
but I'm going to do it anyway. If he gets mad at me, he gets mad at me. Whatever.
It's okay.
But Coach Fish is one of my child's teachers. My child is in weightlifting, and the first day he came home and he goes, "This guy's so intense."
Yeah. For
And,
a reason.
And I said, I mean, it was more than he had anticipated. And I said, dude, if you want to back out, I'm one of those moms. I'm supportive. Do what you need to do. He goes, oh, no. I'm sticking it out. I may complain the whole time, but I'm going to stick it out. I said, okay, that's good too. And I think that it has gotten better. But he said he just encourages these kids and pushes these kids.
Yeah.
And I just think that's awesome. So it's not just an on the court persona.
Yeah.
This is like him everywhere. This is him as a teacher. This is him as a coach.
Yeah.
And I think that's incredible.
It is. And with that said, we have one more appetizer to try. And I've had these before, so you guys dig in. These are their famous barbecue nachos.
Okay, so y'all know I don't do barbecue, but we're gonna go it again.
Yeah, go at it. Get your chip. I've already got mine. I had mine early.
Mhm.
This is
And then the jalapenos are in that cup. Now, they usually have jalapenos doused on these if you want the spice, if you want the kick.
You might have to eat these with a fork because they look so pretty. We've been showcasing them.
I know. right?
Look at that chip right there. Look at him. Oh yes,
That
honey.
one's
Come to
screaming
mama.
your name.
Look at that. Look at that. Double, triple decker chip. Ooh, that's
Isn't
my
it
favorite.
delicious? And they got black beans, barbecue. They got the white cheese sauce on it, onions, and they have, of course, topped with tomatoes. And normally they are also topped with jalapenos. But today they're on the side if you want that extra kick, guys.
Yeah, I'm a Memphis guy. And a lot of times with Memphis, barbecue nachos is a big thing in Memphis.
Yeah.
If you go to any of the Tiger basketball games or Grizzly
Yeah.
games or anything like that, that's one of the things that you have to have is barbecue nachos.
Yeah.
And so, in honor of my lovely wife who loves barbecue nachos,
Enjoy.
and the Rolling Stones,
Yes,
Oh, there you go.
This is my wife. Let's be able to.
in
Really?
honor of our wives.
There you
Cheers,
go.
ladies.
Cheers, ladies. Let me know what you think. How are they?
Oh man.
Yeah.
That is good.
And again, I say this all the time, and I know today's like our last stop for this, the road to the big game. But I'm telling you, if you buy this is an appetizer of nachos. This could feed 2 to maybe 4 people, depending on how much they eat. So if you bought 2 or 3 of these as an appetizer for the big game this weekend, you already got your stuff. And then just douse it with, tell them what sauce you want. And again, sky's the limit. Had a chip. You had a
Go
chip.
ahead and get your
That does
orders
not
in.
surprise
Get
me.
in your orders.
And they
Okay,
are
look.
on Sunday.
Now
Let's
listen,
go.
we are going to take a quick break because we're fixing to wrap it up here at Pond's River Barbecue because it is popping and hopping. Like with the pork rinds are still popping. I heard
Okay.
them pop. Did you
They are.
hear them over there?
Yeah, still going.
Yeah,
The pork doodads are
We have a
really
big
good in
event
the
to talk
stuff all
about for
around.
Saturday,
Yes.
where we're going to be on
That's
Saturday.
and that's what we're going to talk. We're going to talk about that when we come back. We're also going to talk about the Beersheba Highway domestic that happened that everybody was calling me on. I just wanted to make sure I had everything together, and I'm so sorry it took us 2 days to get it together. But you, like me and Melody, have said last year, and I'm saying it this year, we are not going to put something out until I hear it from the horse's mouth. Okay. But we are going to do a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Warren First 931.
Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Dude, go.
Hey, welcome back to Warren First 931. And right now, let's thank Reddick Brown for that commercial and thank them for sponsoring our weather. Right now, it's 51 degrees in the Tree City with a high of 53 and a low of 43 tonight. We've got rain, and it looks like it's scattered throughout the day. But tomorrow, 70 degrees. So we're really looking forward to that. But thank you, Reddick Brown, for sponsoring our weather. 51, bring an umbrella just in case.
Just in case, and
Just
your
in
rain
case.
boots in case, you never know, right? I'm just saying. But speaking of,
My grandmother always said if she carried an umbrella, it would keep the rain away, and it seemed to work. If they said it was going to rain, she would just carry an umbrella. It would never rain.
Smart.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Voodoo.
Look, I don't know how much science is in that, but I'm just telling you what the lady did.
Well, I want to say again, thanks to Collins River Barbecue and all the restaurants that let us come out and take over their space.
Absolutely.
Because I know, it is no simple feat to feed poor people. And so thanks again to Mud Bums, Smooth Rapids, Raiders Barbecue, and of course now Collins River Barbecue. Joe and Jim and the staff do a phenomenal job. I want to say
He's got such a power team here,
He
and
does.
and Joe's daughter Annabelle. I'm sorry, now I'm
she
spitting
worked.
beans.
Yeah.
Joe's daughter Annabelle works here.
Yeah,
And,
family affair.
It is, and Joe's such an incredible guy. Anyway,
Do you guys know,
Everywhere we've been, everybody knows everybody, and it's a family-like
do
atmosphere.
you know how this got started?
No.
Okay, so Chris and Joe, to make extra money, they would do catering. And so they had the golf course on Highway 8.
That's right.
And so they had this big facility, so they would smoke and they'd stay up all along. And they were competitive in barbecue competitions and things like that. And I know my family, our families are really close.
Yeah.
And shout out to Dwight and Hannah. Love you guys. And thank you for having the boys. And we got to give Chris some love too, because Chris is a driving member of this institution.
Yes.
But no, they would do barbecue. And so I would go out to the golf course and pick up stuff.
Yeah.
And he said, thinking about opening up a restaurant. And these guys are entrepreneurs. I mean, they're always thinking ahead of the time.
Oh, they
and
are.
So they've been here, I don't know, 10 years.
Ooh.
Or it's
Well,
impressive.
Traders is going to be in 30 years in May. So it has to be 15 to 25 years here.
And look,
I mean, we used to have that barbecue competition called Smoking in McMinnville.
Yeah.
That Prater's used to be part of. Collins used to be part of. I miss that. That was a good time.
well, I know with COVID changed a lot of things.
Bruce, we lost Bruce and Blooms too.
We didn't lose the barbecue. Thank
didn't
God.
lose barbecue.
And so thank you guys for
That's a
being the
lot.
genesis of this. I know it's hard with starting a business and then having to suffer things like COVID
Oh,
and
yeah.
things like that.
A
that
lot,
really
a lot of small
shut down.
businesses did not make it. I don't think McMinnville lost any, but I know that over there in Chattanooga, we lost Sofa King, and that was one of my favorite
Oh,
places
yeah.
to eat. But anyway, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So yeah, thank you guys for getting this going and for continuing on. And we're very blessed here to
Yeah.
have some good barbecue between the places that we've been just.
Oh,
this
my
week alone.
gosh. Yeah.
Good food this week.
Yes,
I was
we
going
have.
to say, now,
Very good food.
before we talk about more Warren County stuff, out of everything y'all have eaten this week, what has been the best by far? Like if you had the top
Oh
five,
my gosh. Okay,
top
so
five.
I hate to say it, but Prater's just moved into my number one wing, and they're going
Yeah, the
to
wings
take
are
Collins is
great.
going to take second. I sorry, Joe. But I mean that's just how it is. These were really good. That was definitely a good second place, but Prater's definitely took first place.
And this
year,
is us
week.
talking about them naked.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's without the sausage and those pork scratchings.
Oh, those were
Scratches.
They are
delicious.
the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were
They are the
delicious.
best.
Oh.
So as far as wing sauce goes, what was the best sauces that y'all tasted this week?
I thought the Caribbean jerk from
From Mud Bums.
Mudboard.
Mud Bums.
That's been the
Oh,
best
see.
for me.
I didn't like that one. That one gave me nightmares.
Oh, I saw your face when you had it. I was like, I don't know about this one.
I got
But that
way
bourbon
too carried
sauce-
away.
bourbon sauce
That bourbon was
second.
really
No,
good.
but I did like the Jamaican jerk that we had at Smooth Rapids.
Yeah.
That was very good. I'm gonna tell you though, this Buffalo Ranch, that's delicious.
Yeah. And what about you, Brian? What have you enjoyed?
Oh, for me, I mean, there's so many different things. Golly, the chicken tenders,
Oh, you can't beat
the
those chicken
barbecue's
tenders.
great. Don't get me wrong. I love Prater's barbecue and the ribs.
Yeah.
And things like that. But those chicken tenders were unreal.
And they're hand breaded.
Yes.
There's a
Yes,
difference.
there's a difference.
And I'm not a big fan of hand breaded chicken tenders, but those by far my favorite. They're
Right.
big, they're chunky.
At Smooth Rapids, the shrimp. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
that's just one of the things that you're not going to find just anywhere. And so the
And
voodoo
wasn't
shrimp.
it called the Caribbean? Wasn't it? Oh, I thought.
Yeah,
Caribbean jerk shrimp
Yeah.
because it came with the sauce.
No, that was voodoo shrimp.
Well, they,
It was
they
Caribbean
have
shrimp.
shrimp, but they have the sauces that you can. And like I said, you can also get them as a soft taco.
Mhm.
And yeah, get them on the side. It's always good, but just little things that you don't expect, like these egg rolls here.
You didn't expect that, did you guys?
Man, I wasn't expecting
Well,
those this morning.
it was like the fried green tomatoes at Smooth Rapids. You can't get those everywhere. Those were
No.
delicious.
So each spot's unique in its own right. It's got something for everyone.
And I will
it's
say-
different ambiances because
Yeah.
here at Collins River, you can watch the busy street. You can see everybody going about their day. You've got the city people coming from this direction, the
Yes.
district attorney's office coming from that direction. But then at Smooth Rapids, you got the river. You know, and
yeah,
that's
it's a different
so,
setting.
it's so lovely.
And I do want to make before I forget to tell you, there's only 2 places in Warren County I'm aware of that does fried green tomatoes. That's here and Smooth Rapids.
That's right.
Now,
they
if
do
you
do it
want
here.
a kick,
There's another one.
they do a fried green tomato here, but it's got a lot more of a kick and a spice that I just can't handle.
Yeah.
But it's still delicious. It's so good, but it kills my stomach at the end. So it is what it is. But that's what I love about Warren County in general. Not just about the places we went to, but the places we even didn't get to go to. Everybody has something in this town for everybody. I know we hear that we have too many Mexican restaurants. We hear that too many barbecue, too many Asian. But at the end of the day, every restaurant we go to is different.
Well, and that's the thing with the Mexican restaurants. Each of those families come from a different area. The Jaliscos, that come from Jalisco area of South America. So their Mexican food's going to be different. The one that went in where Billy's used to be, I just forgot the name, and it's one of my favorites. Nilo's is Hidalgo. And so it's
we
a
have a
different
lot
way.
of flavors.
Yes. It's a
And
lot of
in the
different
words
flavors.
of Wayne Wolford, we have a lot of flavors here.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Literally. Yeah.
And the Chinese restaurants. The tamaki has become my favorite. And I'm not even sure that's Chinese food. But my favorite Chinese to eat is
say Asian.
chicken fried rice. And let me tell you something, their chicken fried rice is incredible.
Yeah.
I had to tell them to leave out the corn. I don't know what that's doing in there. But it's really, really good. And it's good, and they got great food. They got good food.
I'm going to tell you guys the one thing that, besides the Southwest Egg Roll, is these pork rinds. I have to brag on these.
Yes.
Because whether you want to put a dry rub on them, you want a certain sauce with them, if you just want them old school with nothing on them, you cannot go wrong because this is from their stuff.
Yep.
This is homemade pork rinds.
No, I don't like pork rinds, and I can't quit eating
Correct.
them. Oh my God.
So that's why I'm saying everybody has a little bit of different flavor, and that's why I love. So if you have any questions about any of the food that we have eaten this week, or if you're looking for this week, please let us know here on Learn First 931 because we want to help you find your flavor for the big game. And I'm just telling you guys, this has been such a blast hanging out with you guys.
I can't wait to do it again.
Yes.
Look, girl likes to eat. You just often drive me with food, and I'll be
I'm
there.
the same. But with that said, speaking of big games going on, tomorrow we are one of the many lucky few, I should say, that get to go and help host the wrestling regional tournament at the Warren County High School Dalt Gym. And I am so pumped. I am so excited. When we got to do my first ever, and this is true, my first ever wrestling match was with at the senior night, and I was mind blown on how talented and how these guys are. Like I did not realize how great Warren County wrestling was.
Well, listen, out of all the sports, and I was very fortunate growing up as a kid. I got to do a lot of them. Played basketball, played football,
Right.
played baseball.
Right.
Never played soccer. That wasn't really big in my neck of the woods. But wrestling, it's one-on-one competition at its finest, where you're trying to use every bit of your being to beat the other person.
Yeah,
and so
And
that's why
it's a little strategic because you're also trying to anticipate what they're going to do next.
Yeah.
Well, just being able to know if you're put in this move, how do you counter that move?
Yeah.
I mean,
You got to be ahead of.
and really, if you work hard enough, and this is one of the things that I think is so neat, we're building a program, and the way it works is you're only as good as the person you practice against every day. So the weight classes, you want to be in weight classes closer to each other to practice against. and we've got so many talented
We
people in each weight class that it's caused us to be. I mean, we won the district this year,
We did.
and we have to face some really tough teams, especially the Murfreesboro teams.
Oh, I know.
I mean, and the Murfreesboro teams. Murfreesboro is growing like gangbusters,
Oh,
and
yeah.
so they got kids from all over coming in, and we're just very fortunate to be able to have the coaches,
Yeah.
the coaches and the coaching staff, and to get the right people in and the right
Right
sponsors.
people in the right time.
But
Yeah.
this has been phenomenal. So yeah, Kelly, when you see
I'm
that,
excited.
know what, because some people think, oh yeah, brother, wait
Yeah.
until Warren County puts the smack down on you.
Yeah, yeah.
No, not that. It's,
This is not staged at all. This is pure.
This
raw
ain't
talent.
Monday Night Raw, y'all. Okay. This
Nobody's
is
jumping from a cage or smacking
No.
people with tables and chairs.
even how that would be really cool. I just gotta say, that's
We're getting some of that
cup of tea.
aggression.
No. But again, we will be out there broadcasting on and off throughout the day because it actually starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and doesn't get done until like 3 p.m. that afternoon. But we're going to be talking with, we're going to get Scotty Kill on. We told him I'm going to I'm either going to peer pressure you or force you on one way or the other. And then we're also going to have,
Kelly has her way.
I do, and Coach
does.
Anthony
It's that
Lippy.
smile and that twinkle in her eye.
Don't tell me now. But Coach
Witchy
Lippy,
woman.
yes, I am. Coach Lippy is going to come on and talk about, and I want to tap on this for everybody that's watching the show today. And it's on the app, it's on their website, but the Hall of Fame. Coach Lippy and them are looking for photos of all these Hall of Famers and, the old school ones, new ones. And he's going to talk a little bit more how you can send them photos because that's one thing that's really cool about I feel like a meeting with Coach Lippy and Coach King is they're really bringing the community, whether you have a kid in sports or not, back in. Like, look what we're doing.
But that was
Look what we're doing.
that was put on by Citibank, the
What?
Hall of Fame.
I don't know who started
I
it.
believe that was Citibank because when we were in the museum, there was a bunch of photos. So maybe we need to get with Jimmy Haley because I think
Yeah.
all those.
Speaking of Jimmy, there he is, right outside.
Where?
He's right over there. See his hat?
Go get
He's got
him.
his dog and everything. Oh,
Sorry, guys, be
there he
right
is. He's right over by the grassy lawn.
Go get
Yeah, look, come on in.
Go get that man.
Jimmy!
Jimmy. No,
Sorry,
I
don't
was
be yelling inside of a restaurant. But it's
like he's
live
gonna
action.
hear you, Brian. from the
You know,
wall.
he's talking to a fine neighbor down the street. I think he's got his dog with him. So
Yeah, he might not be able to. But
yeah.
but with that said, guys, look, this is the app.
No.
Yeah, Brian can show
Okay,
you.
I don't know if you can really see this, but
No.
on this picture, okay, that is,
And
as
while
we
you
know,
talk, I'm gonna-
Curly Powers.
Mhm.
His real name is Glenn, and he was the quarterback for the 1973 team that went 10-0 here in Warren County. It's the only 10-0 team that we've ever had, and got a great few pictures of him. He wound up going to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville,
Yeah.
and he was a businessman here. If you've ever heard of the Powers 4-lane, that was his. And so just having pictures like this, but there's a lot of names that don't have pictures, and so that's what we're looking for is people with pictures of these great sports
Yes.
athletes from
all over,
Yeah.
from all over at this
But-
point. And I want to tell y'all, I just counted this because again, everybody, I just saw somebody message me on Facebook privately. How many teams are playing in the region 4 individual tournament? And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoop, nope. 13, 14. Is that right?
I
1,
believe
2,
so.
3,
If I
4,
if I had to count myself, but yeah.
No, 12 teams.
Okay.
4 times 3 is 12. I'm going to get, there's 5. That's 4, 5, 10, 14 teams. Sorry, they kind of snuck in those pictures down here. Threw me off on my quick math. But there's 14 wrestling teams competing in this regional tournament tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is going to be amazing. And we're talking about painting the patch blue in Coffee County. Fill up those seats at the Dalt tomorrow
Yes.
to support your Warren County Pioneer Wrestling District champs.
Yeah. It's going to be exciting, and what's riding on the line is to go to the state tournament. So they
Yeah.
take the top 2 in each weight class. I do believe that's the way
I
it
think
works.
that's right.
To go to the state championship. Most time that's held in Chattanooga. I believe it still is. I've been out of it for a while, especially going to state. I was very fortunate. My brother is placed in state a couple different times, and so
Yeah.
and It's a magical ride, and it begins right here.
Right here.
Right here in Warren County. So, folks, come out and support your wrestling pioneers. You're not going to be disappointed because we are going to have some guys going to the state champion or state tournament.
Right. And the cool thing about this app, guys, as we're posting up, you can scan this QR code. It is live up on our 5 live feeds. Download the app today. It's completely free. It's got all the things about Warren County High School and middle school. Sorry, Melanie.
No,
Warren County High School.
he's on his way.
Okay, Warren County High School and the middle school. It's got everything and anything you need to know. And one cool thing that I loved about it is it's got the calendar for upcoming events, and that has every sport. It's not a certain sport. Every sport's on this calendar in numerical order.
It's great, and you can easily add to the calendar. So, but I was right. Citibank and Trust did start the Sports Hall of Fame. It used to actually be held next door. Got moved to the Civic Center, and I had forgotten because it was all in there.
Yeah.
But they just gotten moved over where the water department is.
Oh.
So that may be where Mr. Lippy needs to start. But he's coming. He's going to talk more about it.
Okay. Is he taking care of his doggy first?
Well, I don't know. Somebody
It's okay.
probably stopped.
It's okay.
Elsa is now over there with Uncle Paul.
Now, before he
but he's
gets on,
coming.
I want to make sure I talk about this before he keep talking. There he comes. Never mind. I'll hold on.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because he said he's only got a
Pop
minute.
out. Come on. It's a little different scene. Come over here.
I just wanted an A for knowing the answer to that. See, I learned something from my time at the museum.
They're making room for you.
Come on in.
Come on in. Are you hungry? Would you like some pork?
No, I've got.
Here.
He's always going. Jimmy never stops.
You guys didn't mean to ruin the shot.
No, you're fine.
I have said it on more than one occasion that when he finally kicks the bucket, he's still going to be his ghost. He's going to be down here still playing
Yes, doing the ghost tours. I've said
and
that.
handing
I'll be the
out the
ghost on the
popsicles.
tour.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Boy, it'll be the most.
He's gonna be like, "That's not right, Melody. Stop saying that. That's not right."
He will.
Yeah.
He will.
But with that said, he is Warren County's one of our local historians.
He is the
you want to call him number one?
Oh no, that is it. He is
Okay.
the Warren County historian.
I love it.
He took over after Dylan passed. So that is his official title.
There you go. But with that, we were talking about the Warren County Hall of Fame because Lippy's going to come on the show tomorrow and talk to us about, getting these pictures for these people. So where did this all start?
Well, it was, I think the grand design is Citibank and Trust. So Citibank and Trust were really involved in community services and sponsoring events. The craft fair started there where City Hall is up on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
So they were the sponsor of a lot of community activities and events. And one of the things I thought would be good, particularly as a lot of our older athletes were passing away, would be a way to recognize those.
Yeah.
And so they, organized the banquet, the event, invited everybody. It was open to the public. And so it started in 1982. And Wayman Hillis and Pop Sane and Dixie Roberts were the first 3 inductees.
Wow.
And then it stopped, I think, in 2004. I think they did maybe one or more, maybe afterward, or tried to redo it. But that's when Citibank became, Union Planners, and then became Region.
They really should redo it. Somebody needs to pick up that torch.
And so all of those plaques were in the lobby at City Hall. But when the grand idea was to move them over to the water department over there across the river. So I had to put an APB out on where they were because they did.
Oh my gosh.
Nolan
plaques?
Yeah.
The plaques were
Did
the
you
big
find them?
glass
Nolan
case.
found them. Nolan
They're
found them.
over in the water department.
Okay.
So I would like to see those displayed in an area where the public can see
them.
those and appreciate, because I've got family members that were inducted. So I
It'd be
think,
nice if it was in the high school.
That might be a good
Yeah.
idea.
and so 2004, Carolyn Lance was one of the last inductees that I remember going to, and she was
Yeah.
a basketball player with my sister. And so anyway, but I think that would be a great idea, and I think Anthony Lippy is probably a good person to kind of dig it
You
out.
heard it here first.
And like I said, the high school might be a great place for
Yeah.
it, since that's where we host most of our sports events.
Correct.
Yeah.
And many of them were athletes,
Yeah.
either with City or Central or one of the county schools, Urban College, Iowa, and others, where we had the county high schools for a long time. And then after consolidation, there's been several inductees.
I love that.
And so and it's across all sports. But it would be great to revive that and start doing it again.
I agree.
Because we've got a lot of important athletes.
Absolutely.
That are a younger generation or so that need to be recognized. And sometimes I think they fall by the wayside, and our community doesn't give them
Realize.
the real
Absolutely.
support that they need.
Yeah.
Because that's an encouragement for being a teacher.
Yeah.
That's an encouragement for the next generation of athletes. The next generation
The
of
goal.
people who want to
Right.
set a goal that I would like to be,
Yeah.
I'd like to play this sport.
Yes.
I'd like to be a quarterback. I'd like to go on.
I want to be like that dude or that girl, or and
They become role models.
right. And if y'all did not watch Madeline's interview with Patty Clark, Andy Jones, oh my gosh, Megan Farrell and Paige Northcutt. They had amazing stories about their upbringings and how it used to be, how it is now. And since I'm on the wrestling kick, Andy was talking about in the mid 90s, they used to practice wrestling in the janitor's closet. I will never forget that. And now they have a facility, and to see how it's grown and how, and how Patty Clark, she does not toot her horn. She is very humble, but how she started the Golden Girls and at Tennessee Tech, and how she helped out. She started, but it didn't stick out with the Predators cheerleaders. All these programs started by people, and then and not only did she do that, she opened up the First Family Care Resource Center here in Warren County. It's not just sports. There's so many people in our community
we talked about that
have been movers and shakers, and they're behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And they need to be heard, because my fear, even as somebody that lives here in the community, I want people to know to a point, like, who was behind that. And, and it just be like, oh, well, so-and-so was, and so-and-so was. Just to be, I want my legacy to live on somehow, somewhere, because that's the only way our town moves, is because of these movers and shakers that are behind the scenes, in the middle, and in the front. It's not just one person. It takes a village to create these
It
people.
creates an environment.
Yes.
It nurtures people and then trains the next generation of leaders.
Yes.
And those people who learn, from their mentees, they
Yeah.
mentor. I mean, that's what it's all about.
It
There's so much
Mentees
history in this
become
town.
mentors, and then the
Right.
next generation and the next generation pass it on.
Right.
And that's how the torch gets passed from now to the next, and
To the
to your
next.
son Walker and others, because
Correct.
he sees what you do.
Right.
He sees how you're engaged.
I have no idea that he's
And
I have
so
no
he'll
doubt
be-
that he's following in your footsteps.
Yeah.
That he'll
He's got your
want to be,
personality.
Yeah, he again, and it always starts with us as adults. You see the teachers, who if you're their boss at work, it all starts with us as adults trying to help raise these kids to become amazing adults. Because, like Brian said at the beginning of the show, these are the people that are going to replace us one day.
Yep.
And that's just how it is. But anything before we let
Wait,
you go?
hang on. I need to ask him one
Okay.
question, because we talked about this and I cannot remember. It's bugging me.
Okay.
Pioneer Church, which is now the Pentecostal Church, was one of our schools at one time, and I cannot remember the name of it.
Church Northside.
Northside, thank you. I remember Biles is now the admin building, and I could not
It's a
remember
newer
that one.
building. There was an old concrete block building up front, because I went to school there because I lived on Yeager Road.
Of course
And
you
then
did.
they built the ancillary buildings out back that looks like some kind of military something out of
Oh
metal,
my gosh.
steel or whatever.
And that's
then
what you taught or
we
did class
only
in?
they had classes. Of course, now it's been converted into church and classrooms and all of that. But they built the gym because our gym was used for classrooms in the old building
Right.
because we ran out of space. We used the gym as a cafeteria because we ran out of space.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so, if we had to have an event, we had to move the walls between the portable classrooms and move things around just so we could stage.
You had
So
cubicle classrooms.
we had
essentially.
cubicle classrooms
Yeah.
in the gym.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
so, anyway, but originally we didn't even have a cafeteria. We ate in the classrooms. So we got our meals made in classrooms.
Oh, there you go.
But,
Like they're
tore
doing
the-
now in high school.
They tore the old building down. But, what's
Yeah.
there now, it's failed.
So what are you, okay, before you leave, last question for Mr. Jimmy
Well,
Haley.
and then I have to tell him a story. So
Okay.
you ask a question, then I'll hit him with
Eagles or Chiefs on Sunday, buddy?
The best team will win.
So,
Oh,
yeah. just had homecoming week, and one of the days was anything but a backpack day. And I was trying to convince my son to take a cooler as is anything but a backpack. I said, that's what you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I was like, you could fill it with ice and hand out popsicles all day long. He goes, Mom, nobody's going to get that. All of those kids are gone. Because that's what Mr. Haley used to do.
Same.
I said, but the teachers will know and they will appreciate that touch of nostalgia. He goes, I'm not doing that.
I would have done it in a heartbeat.
Because that's what you were known for, was handing out the popsicles. And he still does
Freezer
that.
Pop Fridays. I should have brought some over, but I didn't know.
It is. It's okay.
I mean, that's
Next
one
I
of
got some in the freezer.
and those kids who went to high school while you were there, they will remember that. I know
I
they
used to hand
will.
them out at graduation and stuff. too,
Yeah.
but they-
Yeah,
It's
and
so
Halloween.
hot.
And Halloween. Yeah,
You
because he will
had-
be down here. And
It started in YSI as a treat on
Yeah.
Fridays.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, start
And
when
then
it
some of the kids said, "Oh, why don't you just bring it to the high school?" And I said, "Well, every Friday, we'll start out with like First Friday, or mix it up, surprise us, and just say it's Freezer Pop Friday." Oh, and then everybody
That's how it
will
got
flock.
started, yeah.
And that's how I got started. So,
I know, yeah. But he was right. I mean, all those kids probably are gone, and they'd
Yeah.
be like, "Why is he handing out
except my
popsicles?"
YSI kids. So,
Yeah, well, that's true. But
Still doing it.
I love it. Matt's too much of a. He is not his mama's child. He is his daddy's child. He has got none of my extrovert at all. But I tried to get him to do it. It's all right. The
Well,
daughter
we
is all of me.
are going to take a quick break, and we're going
Okay.
to have Sexy Jim come on now to talk a little bit about Conjure, because of course we got to have him on. But keep it here at Warren First
Welcome to our
931.
coffee drive-through, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At our coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to our coffee drive-through, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville.
Don't know what to eat? Have you tried Cumberland Biscuit Company or Tops Frozen Yogurt and Metro Deli? Down on Main, you can enjoy pizzas and sandwiches, weekly combo specials, soups, salads, and finish it up with Tops Frozen treats. On the weekends, check out Cumberland Biscuit Company's unique dishes like the Twisted Goat Burger or the Bambushka Burger. For lunch or dinner, get the experience of going out of town right here in McMinnville, down on Main. Follow Tops and Cumberland Biscuit Company on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-through. Not able to get out? We offer free delivery within the city limits. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
My dad had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Looking to transform your home? Head over here to Roland Renovations at North Chancery Street in McMinnville. From stunning cabinets and beautiful countertops to durable LVP and hardwood flooring, we've got everything you need. Want to upgrade your bathroom? Check out our amazing shower systems and our stylish shower doors. Here at Roland Renovations, we also specialize in outdoor cabinetry, tile work, full remodels, and installation services. Stop by or call us at 931-743-5479 today. We are open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are closed on Wednesday, and Saturday we are open for appointments only. Don't wait. Revamp your space with us here at Roland Renovations.
Are you ready for your new Ford? Hi, this is Chris at Reddick Brown Ford in Morrison, inviting you to come and visit our dealership with special finance rates on that special Ford truck, Bronco, or SUV that you have been looking for. Plus a great assortment of pre-owned inventory. We are proud to be part of the local community here in Warren County and now offer complimentary pickup and delivery for service. Your Pioneer Sports Ford headquarters, Reddick Brown Ford, Manchester Highway, Morrison. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Get him in.
Just get in, Derek. We'll talk to you. All right, we are back. Scoot down a little bit. Oh, there he's coming. Okay.
Coming soon to
So,
a chair near
Derek,
you.
before we let you bounce,
Derek,
tell us, what have you really loved about living here in Warren County? He's actually lived here for 10 years
10 years
now.
in September.
And
Jim, grab
what
a
do you
chair.
like most about
Grab the chair.
She wants you to sit down. She wants to be in between both of you.
Well, tough luck.
Jim in the town,
Jim
it's
was
like
mine
one big
first.
house.
Yeah.
They really are. When I came here, I didn't know what to expect. I've never been to America before,
Yeah.
and everyone opened their arms.
Okay,
And just
we're
welcomed me.
looking at the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, we looked at
and yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get feel so
I know
well
that confuses me.
because I had a business in England, and I had to leave all my stuff there.
Right.
And I had a welcome to America party at the church, and I got enough money off people who donated to buy all my tools back.
Oh,
Every
wow.
tool that I needed for what I do.
That's crazy. Isn't it how when we talked about, when you need something, it's like either the God, like it happens.
Yep.
God
Yeah.
provides. I love it.
Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, Jim knows too.
But
Jim's had a rough year.
Yeah. I love it. So we got Sexy Jim is in the house. Normally he's not here till like at 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was so surprised, but I'm
Yeah.
glad he's here.
Yes.
Jim,
Always on
Jimmer,
Fridays and Saturdays, I can early.
when
Oh,
Joe
perfect timing.
is not here, Jim is keeper of the restaurant.
He is. And if you want anything done, you call Jim, not Joe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I learned that too many times.
Oh,
Jim was like,
absolutely.
Kelly, I don't know. You got to call me. So again, if you ever want to have an event here, order your food here,
Mhm.
make sure you talk to this man right here. Am I right?
That will all help. Yeah, yeah.
And if you ever want to get in Jim's good graces, just get him some marshmallow Reese Russell Stover eggs, because those are his favorite.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's
Every
your
time I,
favorite.
Surprise,
yeah. Every time I pass by one of the Russell Stovers, I have to stop and get Jim some eggs.
Aw,
As long as the
love
weather's
it.
holding up. So yeah.
I love that.
And he earns every one of them because he
Yeah.
really is. We're very blessed to have him.
So tell everybody. I mean, y'all just don't serve food here, and you also can cater. But tell everybody what y'all do here during the whole season. Like y'all have entertainment, all that.
Yeah, we have entertainment. Actually, our entertainment will be starting soon. We kind of postponed it for a while because of all the events that we do, the Christmas event, the Thanksgiving event. So that's why we always wait till after the holidays to have our events.
They have an
Um,
incredible room upstairs, which is where we were
Yes.
broadcasting from. Absolutely wonderful. There's places to eat. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 rooms upstairs, and a lot of them we use for catering events or private dining. We do a lot of weddings here, engagement parties. You name it, we'll do it for you.
My
we
wedding
do-
was here.
Oh.
My wedding was here in 2015.
Which,
Oh,
I mean,
there
and
you
now
go.
Yeah.
there's an Airbnb upstairs also, so you can.
Next
he's
door.
Yeah, he's fully rented. Well, it actually connects to the upstairs.
Yeah, to go
Does
it?
out
Yeah.
the door to the left, and go right upstairs, or it actually you can go through a door upstairs.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
know
they
the
have-
sneak door. Tell me.
They have fully renovated. It is absolutely
Beautiful.
beautiful up there.
It
Well
is.
worth the money, and you've got food right there, and it always smells good. I mean, there's always barbecue smell coming through there.
So how long, Jim, have you worked here at Collins River Barbecue?
It'll be 8 years in August.
Wow.
I've been
I feel
here
like
a lot
you've been here
longer
since
than
the
that.
beginning.
Right,
man.
me too.
8 years in August. in
Oh,
summer.
wow.
Boy, but I know Joe's glad to have you on board.
Oh, it's been a joy. I got to tell you, the main thing with me is, I am very blessed, and I'm going to tell you why. Of course, we're in business for business. We all know that. But I have been fortunate enough. I watched the point where people start dating. I watched their engagement. I watched their wedding. And then I'm blessed enough to watch them start their families.
Yeah.
So that is a real blessing to me because that's why I'm so close with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so family oriented.
We are.
And that's what I love about this place because, it's not just about the food or anything. It's a combination of everything, the staff, the food, all of it
Yeah.
together.
I love
I mean,
that.
you're like a staple downtown. I can't tell you how many times I've just been driving through downtown. I did on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Driving through downtown, I made David circle back around because we drove by and Jim was outside. I'm like, I need a hug. I need you to circle. And he drove back. He goes, are you serious? I'm like, yes, I'm dead serious. So I made him circle back around just so I could jump out of the car and get one of my Jim hugs.
Listen, when Jim was down for a few weeks, I did not see him on my one, not two, but 3 occasions. I was like, okay, Lori, what's going on?
Yeah, it's withdrawal.
Where's my Papa Jim?
Yeah.
Like, I need my Papa. And so,
And
she
Lori
told me
is
every-
incredible
she's
also.
great.
She did a great job holding down the fort.
very
Yes.
wonderful. They
He's
are.
got a great group up here. Trad, who works in the back and who is up for auction. Lori is trying
That's
to auction
right.
them off.
As we're
And
clapping, everybody clap for Chad.
we're donating that money to a charity, is that right?
Not to a charity, we're just trying to see what we can get.
Oh, right now we're just trying to see what we can get for
And then maybe it can go to
But
something.
if you have a charity, we will donate it. If we can
Oh, there you go. There you
we
go.
got, girl,
Challenge
I got
accepted.
bags full of charities.
That's what I was gonna say. I know plenty.
I know. But yeah, because Main Street of Monroe would be perfect because I mean we're on
Black
Main
History
Street.
Museum.
Yes.
Just a thought. It
Heritage
is
Alliance
February 1.
Museum, which is right next door. But no, she seriously is trying to auction off a date with Trad, who works
Yeah.
in the back,
Yeah.
who is our Jarvis Johnson's brother.
Oh,
which,
I did not know that.
see, I didn't know that either
I
until
just saw it this morning.
Yeah, Trad is his brother, and he's a nice looking
Good
fella. So
family.
if you're looking for a date, go on to our page, go on to Collins River's page because they are trying to auction poor Trad off back
Yes. And as I have done dating shows as a MC, if you're looking for a tall, dark, handsome, very mysterious guy, and meaning that he's shy and he's not going to get, jump out.
there. And hard working.
Yeah.
Got a good job.
Loyal, ladies. Loyal. Those men are loyal.
Got a good job in the city.
Yes. He's got a job. Just say he's got a job.
He's got the job.
He's got a car. He's got a job. He bathes. Either it's in barbecue or bubble bath. I don't
He
know.
smells like barbecue. I mean, you can't beat that smell. Who's got
He's
that
always
smoke
smoking.
scent?
I was gonna say he's smoking.
Trad's gonna kill
He
us.
loves concerts on the beach, concerts in the indoor, outdoor. He's into all that stuff, guys. And I've seen him a few times, but I never got to talk to him. But the time
Yeah.
I have, he's just such a nice
He's
guy.
such a nice guy. Like I said, there's a great
Jim,
staff of people here.
sell him now. Go.
Who, Trad?
Yeah, sell him.
Oh, Trad's a great guy. I'm telling you what. Any ladies out there, you got to grab a hold of Trad. Trad is another one. He's got a good work ethic. He's a good, honest person.
He is.
He'll do you right.
There
And
you
he
go.
does. And I'm going to tell you, we've all said this. Trad needs a good woman because he's a good man.
Yeah. He's
I
just
love
he's just going to waste, women. He's just sitting there going to waste.
Actually, I say with men, they age like fine wine.
Yeah.
The older they get, the better they
Well,
are.
I mean, look, we're all sitting here. I mean, every woman wants a good man. They're always talking about a good man. He's right here. He's in the back
Yeah.
of Collins River. You can come eat, scope him out.
Listen, we can be the buffer to this extravagance, okay? I already have got one of my friends lined up, and she don't even know it yet.
Hey, I got to get going.
Okay,
Okay,
goodbye.
yeah.
I wanted to.
Send Trad over.
I wanted to.
Hey,
say
Trad.
Yeah, he wanted to say something right quick, Melody.
something. I want to
Okay.
say something real because I
No, say something
I've
real
got to
quick.
get going. I want y'all to know one thing that I've
Stay
been
right here.
very impressed about this restaurant, and this is when I first came on board with this restaurant, and I've been in this business 57 years now. I can guarantee you, when you come to Collins River Barbecue, what you're putting in your mouth is fresh.
Mm-hmm.
We do not hold a lot of inventory. And that's why I think we get a lot of good compliments about our barbecue and what we serve here, because everything is so fresh.
Yeah.
All our salads, we get them locally from Living Greens.
Oh, I did not.
Oh,
know
yes,
that.
everything. Our cucumbers, tomatoes, salads, greens. Yeah.
That guy was coming in. That was
Yes.
from him. Okay.
Yes.
And if you've got a sweet tooth, Jim's caramel pie,
Yeah.
it is so sweet and so rich. It is so good.
Get a hold of this man. now.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Trad that we were just talking about.
Thank you, Callie.
You're welcome.
We're trying to get you a date for having one time.
Come on, get up in here. We're gonna make you talk, okay?
All right.
See, isn't he nice looking, ladies?
See, look, it even says sugar daddy. Anybody looking for a sugar daddy? I bet you got the hitch. didn't you?
Yes.
This is from the hitch. This is such a perfect shirt, Lori. Somebody needs to get up on this sugar daddy.
See?
So we already discussed you have a job.
Yeah, I'm the pit master here.
Who your
You're
brother
the pit
was.
master.
Yeah.
Oh,
I get here like,
So he knows how to cook.
yeah,
so he is smoking,
Yeah.
and he does smell like barbecue.
I usually get here about 4:30 in the morning. And then I get done around lunch. I'll come up here and help the girls. So.
Yeah, I saw him this morning when I came here early, and he was very helpful and hanging out and all that stuff. So tell everybody, like, so how long have you been single? Like,
For about
I'm
2
just
years.
curious. 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years? Okay. Is that for choice or are you just shy?
I guess maybe.
I like to ask the awkward
both.
question.
Getting better by the
Yeah.
minute.
So 2 years you've been single and you're ready to mingle, right?
Yeah.
It's time to bust out of your shell, right?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, his family,
Lori's back.
Lori's
Lori's
back.
shirt.
Yeah. You need to take a picture of this so we can post it on our Facebook page later. Again, ladies, and I want to say everybody in this community, by the way, we get over 1.3 views in the last 28 days. We're about to make you hot.
Okay.
So ears are burning.
He's
We're going to
already
get the
hot.
sizzling over
We're gonna
here.
have the women lining up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when we talk about this date, is there is there rules? Is there like what we can and cannot do?
I don't think so.
I'm just curious. Everybody gets your mind out of the gutter.
Got drug into this.
Like when it comes to eating, can you eat just about anything?
He's right here at
Anything
College
besides
River.
barbecue.
Oh, not
well,
even
I
here.
get that. I get that. But what if we did have it? Upstairs we could have it like prom night all over.
Yeah.
Hey, if y'all make a big enough bet, Saturday night, 90s prom.
Right?
Why not get it in? Get
Yeah.
it going.
What's going on?
You good?
We're not coming in very good.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm fine. It's just me.
Audio's good.
Yeah, it's just me. I decided to go small.
It's the tall buildings down here. Even though they've got Wi-Fi, it's very
Yeah.
hard to get stable
Now,
signal.
I'm just going to ask you the questions I would ask my friends, dudes, when they bring them in.
Yeah.
Do you have a record?
No record at all.
No.
his
My brother
brother
works for sheriff's.
right.
Yeah, look there. Yeah, look. Right. Kristen. Do you own your house or do you
Sugar
rent?
babies.
I own my house.
Okay. This is looking great.
Me,
We have a job. Is your car paid off or are we still
It's
making?
paid off.
Oh, look at that.
I mean, what is
Plenty of
happening?
money
Going
to
on vacation, he loves going anywhere.
What's that?
Okay. So where is the most exotic place you ever been at?
Well, I don't know really, but I usually every year go to Pittsburgh to watch Steelers game.
Oh my
Steelers
So we're a
fan.
football fan.
Yes.
Okay. So do you like the Titans at all, or
No, I don't.
but you would go to a Titans game if the Steelers were playing?
Yes, I have been
Okay.
to.
But how do you
several
feel about
Tennessee-
Taylor Swift? No.
You don't. I ain't gonna answer that.
No. Derek already did.
I don't like. I don't like her at all.
So Swifties, you're out.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. But if you know.
I'm a Casey Musgraves guy.
Oh,
So when you talk about your music, what are you into?
Country.
Country.
Casey is not
Old
country.
new
She
country,
used to be.
crossover country. There's so many different
Well,
types.
I like all. Country.
Not Beyonce country.
Not Beyonce.
I was gonna say you can't say all.
No.
Yeah.
And then what else do I ask? Have you been married before?
Twice.
Okay. Don't,
Any children?
don't be scared.
Yeah.
Just answer it with confidence.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Obviously, he's not found the right one yet. So
No,
I
and that's
mean,
fine. Children,
I have one.
Oh.
He's living in Germany. He's married.
grandbabies.
No, I don't think so.
nope.
They're
Not
not,
that he said not that I think so. There might be, but we don't know about them yet.
Yeah.
now, is there a reason they're in Germany?
He met him online and they got married.
Oh, I love it. I love that. See, diverse. Y'all got
Yeah.
lots of flavor, as
Yeah.
I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, anything that would strike me, I was like, "What?" Oh, here, this is the last question because
Okay.
it's my burning question. I don't want to make you
Yeah.
sweat too much, so don't raise up
I'm
your armpit.
sweating.
So what?
Yeah. So, would you say is your worst quality?
Ooh, be honest. I like honesty.
Uh,
If
What-
you have,
What led to the two ex-wives? What would your
Probably-
ex-wife say?
Talking. I'm not much of a talker.
Okay.
Not good at communication.
Okay, so
That's okay.
communication, but if you have the right woman,
Yeah.
you have the right communication.
Thanks.
like Melody or Kelly who talk a lot.
Well, I mean, that's the thing with David. Everybody's like, "You're so quiet," and I'm like, "I do enough talking for the both of us." He really
Same
doesn't need
with
to say anything.
Christopher. Same.
Yeah.
He gives me my time. Like when we're around, I
Yeah.
talk most of the time,
Yeah.
and he's okay with that. Are you okay with an aggressive type woman that's in a nice way, not in
A
a
type A.
Yeah.
A type A
type
personality.
A? You know,
Yeah,
take
yeah.
charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're a take charge kind of lady, hey, sugar daddy's waiting. I'm just saying. But again, this is all we're gonna make it for a charity. Okay, at this point.
Yeah.
So let's raise some money, get a date with this guy, and see where. And then you know what? Whoever gives you the biggest donation. Let's say that they get to pick the charity that it goes to.
That sounds good.
Oh, there we go.
That's a challenge.
I'm gonna reshare the original post so that you guys have it fresh on our
Yeah.
page.
Yeah.
As soon as I find
Heck,
it
It's
again.
gonna be a while. She's been posting about.
I know. Well, she's not as bad as I am. I can tell you that right now.
No, we got too many people that post on here. But with
Ooh,
that
that looks
said,
yummy.
come on in here, Brian.
Ooh,
We're gonna
hot
call
fudge
this.
brownie bread.
No, stay. You stay. You stay. People need to see this tasty young specimen.
But he might need to be
Tasty.
working.
No, he don't need to work. He's sitting down.
There it is. Okay,
I
I'm
feel
gonna share
like
it
he
again.
changed T-shirts before he knew
I
he was
did.
coming on. I
But
love
not for this. I didn't think I was gonna be here.
Oh well, it's okay. We got to get you on.
Well, you weren't part of our
Yeah,
plan
yeah.
either, but here we are.
But with that said, it has been such a blast hanging out with all the restaurants this week. Thanks again to Collinsburg Barbecue for having us. The food was great. Everything we have ate this entire week has been spot on. We have not had an empty belly, have we, guys?
McMinnville, you're lucky. You got a lot of choices.
There's a lot of
Yes.
food choices in my area.
There is. And with that, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County, what do we say?
Keep
Keep it. Bye, guys.